think this is the first place my dad made me mow the lawn. Like, that's what's coming in my mind. I'm like, I don't think I ever had to mow the lawn until we got this house. My name is Kweku-TeAngelo Cargile Jr. We are in the neighborhood that I experienced a lot of my late middle school to high school to early college years. Yeah, my family purchased this home. I feel like I was 7th grade when we started this big task of stepping into home ownership. You know, my family, we bounced around a little bit, right? We got support from family. My parents did the best they could. But this Habitat home was truly one of those first experiences where I know we were stable. Like, we are no longer moving. This is our house. And that stability probably had significant impacts on me in ways that I know and ways that I don't. I got to do a basement party. I think it was my 16th birthday, and a lot of my peers didn't get a chance to do anything like that. So it definitely felt like a privileged experience to bring my peers into my house. And having this stability for us as a family was just so valuable. We knew this is where we were gonna be. There wasn't gonna be any more bouncing around. This is something that we earned, something that we worked towards. This, in theory, was gonna be our forever home. What's up, Chet? That's my brother. I'm the oldest of 5, and both my parents are deaf. They taught me sign language at a very early age, and I was their interpreter for the majority of my life. Really, due to all the interpreting that I did for my parents, I knew what we were getting. I knew what we were working towards because I was in those conversations, right? It's a unique opportunity to pass something down to future generations, your children, your grandkids, etc. You know, as we saw my little brother walk past a little earlier, this might be a place where he lives when he gets older, because home ownership isn't something that everyone gets to experience. But when you have it, it's something you don't want to lose. And that definitely created learnings for me that still have an impact on me to this day.
Can you give me an example of that?
Yeah, I'm a homeowner now. My wife and I just closed on this beautiful home less than a month ago. You know, my wife says this is gonna be the dining room, you know, and the wife is always right. A lot of things are happening in here. So it's definitely a privilege and a feeling of excitement to say we bought this house. Everyone, I hope you all are feeling well this morning. So we'll be starting out briefly with just a few guiding questions. I have the privilege to be Executive Director of the Brand Lab. You know, our mission is to change the face and voice of the marketing and advertising industry. And we do that by creating a BIPOC talent pipeline into the industry through a variety of exposure programming, internship opportunities, and continued career exploration for recent graduates. You know, we have a lot of people who are working with nothing, working with the bare minimum. As we think about the next generation, we think about our upcoming workforce. If you're not supporting, investing, and pouring into the current talent who are gonna be that future workforce, you really can't complain about the lack of opportunities, that and the third, because we didn't create it for them. I think I'm a good representation of what support looks like, stability looks like. You have a place to stay consistently. You have food, you have clothing, you know where you're gonna go to school. Now you can start thinking about all these other things. Really, the goal is to make sure that every young person, every family in the city has those similar experiences. When we talk about safe spaces, we talk about spaces that are our own. Oftentimes, especially for young people, that first place that they experience that is in a home. Housing is like a fundamental thing. It almost should be a fundamental right for all of us. We should never have to worry about where we're going to sleep. We should never have to worry about losing the place that gives us a level of stability, a level of safety. And organizations like Habitat create unique opportunities for families to be able to get homes that are reasonably priced, that they can live in forever.